Hi Virgo, here is your general reading for the month of December. Now, I have to say, I have in some way kind of dreaded doing your reading for this month because I know over the last few months your readings have been very negative, okay? But look, and I have read the comments that you've made, okay? And I have replied to them in the best way I can. The thing is, I don't handpick any cards, okay? They are always shuffled. I shuffle for a long time, okay? And the cards are completely mixed up before I lay them out. The messages that are put into these cards, they come from the universe, and they are messages that they feel that are important and that you need to hear and be aware of. Now, I did in fact say to one person that I know for the first 6 months at least of the beginning of this year, the readings for myself were very negative, and it was very accurate for me because the first 6 months of this year had been problematic and had been a struggle for me, okay? But all I could do was allow that negative energy to play out each month and be patient and know that eventually things would turn around. And sometimes that's just the way it is, okay? Sometimes things are negative for some people, but positivity does come eventually. But no matter whether the reading is positive or negative, the messages have shown up to inform you and help you, okay? So, it is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, please check your moon and rising sign, or maybe another reader on YouTube may very well have a message that is more in reference to your situation, okay? The first card we have here is the Four of Pentacles, okay? Now, quite often, first of all, the Pentacles is earth energy. So we have your own energy here being Virgo, and it's also for Taurus and Capricorn, okay? The earth energy is very grounded, okay? And it's an energy that goes at a much slower pace than in comparison to the fire energy, okay? It often talks of our finances, our work, and our material world. When it's reversed, it can talk that you or somebody around you may be very reluctant to spend money, okay? Maybe feeling the need to hold on tightly to money in some way. Now, obviously in December we have the Christmas period, okay? And it is all about expense. So it could be possible that somebody around you or yourself are trying to hold on to money in some way and are trying not to overspend during that Christmas holiday period. It can as well often talk about somebody that may be being selfish, and maybe somebody who is not giving enough in regards maybe to finances. It can talk as well about somebody who may be holding on tightly to money out of fear of poverty. That maybe in the past months, money has been tight for some of you, and now maybe you may have a little bit more cash that you are choosing to hold on tightly to it because you don't want to go back to how you felt in these previous months when money was tight and maybe you were having to kind of rob Peter to pay Paul type of thing, okay? It can as well talk that, that any material rewards or stability may elude you in the month of December, because you may need to take a calculated risk, okay? But you may fear doing that out of the fear of losing out financially. But in order for you to maybe gain financially and gain more stability on your finances, it may require you to take this calculated risk. Now, in your challenging position, we have here the Seven of Swords. Now, the Swords is air element, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And the air element talks of our thoughts, our thinking, and the way we communicate. Now, the Seven of Swords, when it's reversed, it can talk about you may need to step into a new direction, but you may find it difficult to take the first step. There may be some blockages within your thought process in regards to this new direction, like we see with the Four of Pentacles. There may be the opportunity to gain more finances and become more stable with your finances, but it may require you to take a calculated risk. And you know, as we see that you may fear doing that. And this again can be indicating and talking about that you may find it difficult to step into a new direction. Now, this new direction could be in any area of your life, but in an area that may impact you on a financial level. It could be in terms of your work or starting a new business. It could even be in regards to a relationship in your life that where your finances are linked up with somebody else. But like I said, it can talk about blockages. And the challenge for you is to take the first step into this new direction. It may require you to break free from old habits or old ways of doing things, and that may be the blockage, that you are reluctant to change the way you have always done something, or to change, habits that you have, got along the way. But I feel in order for you to get this material gain and stability, you're going to need to take that first step. But I feel in the month of December, you may find it a challenge in some way. It could be that somebody is blocking this new venture or whatever it is for you, that somebody around you may be blocking it in some way, okay? That is a possibility. Now here in the foundation section of your reading, we have here the King of Pentacles. So we have more of your own energy here, okay? Now it is reversed. This could be talking about you now. or this could be talking about somebody that is around you, okay? But the King of Pentacles is often somebody that is purely driven by money, okay? That he may be financially obsessed to the point that he could act in a corruptive kind of way, okay? He's not somebody that you can expect to honour his debts. So, you know, this may be somebody that is around you, okay? And this, you may be aware of somebody like this. And this may be the blockage for you, that you may be reluctant to deal with somebody who you feel has this energy. It could also be talking about you, Virgo. It could be talking about that during the month of December, you may be more driven by money, okay? And your finances may be your main focus or obsession during the month of December. It can talk about somebody as well who is using somebody else for personal gain. That somebody that may, I don't want to say struggles, is having trouble loving you, but somebody that focuses very much more on the financial aspects of a relationship, okay? So if this energy is not you or how you are feeling within the month of December, then just be wary that it could be the energy of somebody around you, okay? And although it's a king, these cards are not gender specific. It can be talking about a woman as well. Now here in your near past position, we have here the Queen of Cups. Now the Cups is a water energy, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, okay? And the Cups and the water energy talk of our feelings and our emotions. The Queen of Cups, it can talk about somebody who is very perceptive, but also somebody that is a quick thinker, somebody that is very independent within their thoughts, somebody who doesn't necessarily follow the flock, okay? Somebody who stands by what they say. You know, somebody that may have high morals, okay? But as I said, somebody who's independent within their thinking. Somebody that doesn't just agree with other people for the sake of it. Somebody who kind of says it as it is, okay? They can come across in quite of a stern way sometimes, and they can come across as being very composed when it comes to their emotions. But the thing is, they are a very emotional individual, but they don't necessarily show the emotional side of themselves. They can be very compassionate and very maternal towards their friends and their family. Feeling is their domain, okay? And like I said, somebody who is very insightful and perceptive. But it can as well talk, if not of a person, okay, that you know that has these characteristics, it then can talk about a codependency type of relationship, whereby one of you is maybe giving more than the other. Now, this could be in terms of emotions, but as we have quite a few Pentacles cards on the table, it could be talking in financial aspects as well, okay? Now, up here, we have a major arcana. It is your only major arcana card on the table, okay? I think the last reading I just did for Leo, actually, they only had one major arcana as well, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, the thing as well with the major arcana is it trumps the minor arcana. It's a major message, major situation, okay? It is reversed. Now, when it's reversed, it can indicate a severance that is unexpected and unwanted. And you may be feeling guilty about the way you handled a particular situation. Or you may even have acted in a dishonest way. Or you may have made a decision that you now know was completely wrong. It can be about jumping to conclusions, okay, without having all the facts. Either you or somebody around you has jumped, quite possibly, to the wrong conclusions. And when those conclusions was made, it's made you or the other person make a decision. But now, because this is more in the present situation, it is possible that you may feel the decision that was made was wrong. Now, like I said, this is either somebody else that has jumped to a conclusion about you, or you have jumped to the wrong conclusion with somebody else. And either way, one of you is feeling guilty or feeling bad in regards to the way this situation has been handled. And living with the consequences of this is not going to be easy, okay? But the thing is, it's better now to just accept the problems, accept that those problems are now in the past, to settle on a verdict, and then to feel free to move on, okay? Either way, you or somebody else has made a judgment on somebody, past judgment on somebody, that you may now feel was wrong. And you may well, as I said, be feeling very guilty about this. But the verdict has been made. And I don't feel that there's possibly going to be any way back from this other than to accept the verdict that has been made, to accept that a mistake may have been made, and then having to move forward from what this is. Now, I don't know whether the judgment's been made against somebody in regards to finances or in terms of a personal relationship, okay? It will play out differently for all of you. And like I said, it's either you that's made the judgment or somebody else has made the judgment towards you. For your outcome card here, we have the King of Swords. So we have more air energy here, okay? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. It's possible around the end of December, okay? And this situation may well have already started to play out maybe during the month of October or even November. But around the end of December, there is possibly going to be some nasty arguments. The King of Swords as a person, or even as an overall energy, is a negative energy, is a negative person, is somebody that is quite cruel, somebody whose intentions are not positive, somebody who is extremely sarcastic and extremely cutting with their words. That when they speak and say something, their words can do a lot of damage. So I feel that these nasty arguments and this individual acting in this way with these extremely cutting and sarcastic words, I feel is going to stem from this judgment card. The fact that you have either judged somebody in the wrong way or they have judged you, and it's going to create these arguments, okay, or it's going to create this energy within this person. Now, it is possible that some of you are dealing with an air sign, but it does not have to mean that, okay? But the King of Swords is a very formidable opponent. They are cunning and they are devious. And like I said, they are extremely cutting with their words. It's like, you know, their words can cut right through you. And this, I feel, is going to stem from this false judgment. I'm leaning more towards that you have made a false judgment in regards to somebody or maybe a situation. And if it is a false judgment, whereby you've jumped to the wrong conclusions with somebody, then I feel around the end of December you may very well feel their wrath. Now, I want to take another card from the top of the deck to see if we can get a little bit more clarity on this King of Swords situation. Here we have your own energy again. We have here the Eight of Pentacles. Now, it is reversed. The Eight of Pentacles, when it's reversed, can often talk about a change or a new beginning within the work front. I feel very much that in regards to either a work situation or a business situation or something whereby finances are tied up with somebody else, or you were in business with somebody else, or you had a close link or bond with somebody in regards to work and business. I feel that this whole situation is in connection with that person. And I feel that at the end of December, possibly, okay, when this King of Swords maybe finally erupts, okay, or this nasty situation takes place in regards to this false judgment that may have been made, I feel it's going to make you want to change your job, okay, or or come out of this business partnership. To me, this whole situation here is talking about a work situation or work and finances that you have either that you're linked with somebody else in some way, and there's an issue here, either something within the workplace or something to do with finances. Maybe you have accused somebody that you're in business with of not sharing the profits, okay, or taking too much of the profits. It could be something like that, because a judgment has been made, but the judgment was made hastily. The judgment was made based on somebody jumping to conclusions. And the person who's made this judgment is now coming to realize that they may have made the wrong judgment, and they are feeling pretty guilty about it and feeling bad about it. And it's going to create this negative energy here with possible nasty arguments with the person that's maybe involved in this. And it may then require you or the other person to wish to leave this business partnership or leave this place of work and move on somewhere else. But I feel most definitely that this is talking more to do with finances and work than personal relationships. Like I said, in the near past here, we have the Queen of Cups. So it could be somebody, like I said, that is very composed regarding their emotions. This could be you, that in the near past has been very composed on an emotional level in regards to this situation, or it could be the other person. Or it could be that a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer, is also linked into this situation, or in some way has been the one that has jumped to the wrong conclusions and made the wrong judgment. It may not be you, it may be them. Is going to play out differently for all of you, but I feel the overall message here that there is some judgment been made on someone in regards to a work or financial situation where you are maybe linked to somebody else. And I think it's already started to play out. And I feel it's going to come to a head, definitely, I think, around the end of December, and possibly resulting in you or the other person deciding to move on when it comes to business or work. So, Virgo, that does conclude your reading for December. It was quite a specific message, so it will not resonate with all of you, okay? But maybe some of the reading will. If you have liked the video, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't, by all means, give it the thumbs down. If you wish to leave a comment, that's great, and I will make sure I reply. I will be back again very soon to do your relationship reading for December and also the reading for single Virgos. And I would just like to add that that reading for single Virgos has completely changed. It will no longer mention your ex-partner. It will solely focus on the potential of you meeting somebody new and the potential of that relationship. And before I close, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I am so very grateful for all your subscriptions and it's really appreciated. So until I see you again soon, thank you for watching. Bye.